Welcome back to another bakery visit. Today I'm at 84 Nassau Street, one of my favorite bakery if you watch my reviews, in the heart of Kensington Market. I'm excited to meet the owner and baker and see what's good. Let's go. Salut, ça va?
Salut.
Tu vas bien?
Bien, toi?
Ça va pas trop mal, merci. Well, I'm so happy we are here. I'm excited to try, come in. I can smell the butter already. I can't wait to try. 84 Nassau Street Cafe, situated exactly where the name would indicate, is in the heart of vibrant Kensington Market in Toronto. They offer a variety of viennoiserie and danishes and to have an incredible coffee program powered by St. James Coffee. They also feature black tea and some amazing chocolate from Chocosol. So my first question is going to be a technical one. Are you having difficulty finding good flour and good butter here in Canada?
Yes and no, except if you're willing to spend money. If you're willing to spend money, it's easy to find all the products that you need, but at the same time, it has to reveal on the cost of your product.
Yeah, so this is why we saw a difference in pricing based on one bakery from another.
Yeah, so like for example, when French people come, they're like, oh, why is your croissant so expensive? It's because to get good products, you need to spend the money, and that has to reflect in the croissant. Because in France, everything is regulated by law. All the bakeries have to sell at the same price.
Yeah.
So here, you can't do that.
That's the difference. Good pricing, good butter. So my second question is more location, I will say, especially here in Toronto. What are the heartaches to open and run a business when you come from abroad?
Rent is really high. Getting customers to come in during off-peak season is really tough because Kensington Market is a summer area, and in the winter, if we didn't have the hospital crowd and like the locals, it'd be really hard.
So support your local bakeries, that's the answer. And the third question, and that's why I wanted to shoot outside, what is it like to have a bakery in such a beautiful and lively neighborhood, lively you said so more in the summer, but such at Kensington Market?
It's amazing. You get a whole different crowd of people that come here all the time. You get all the tourists that come from abroad, you get the Americans, and then you get all the local people. It's amazing.
That's true. Like, especially now that you have done, so like there's no more constructions, which can be very annoying here in Kensington, but now it's beautiful. You have the trees, like you don't feel like you're in Toronto.
No, definitely not. Because this is one of the only places that's actually a neighborhood.
Yes.
If you go to Toronto, most people is like, oh yeah, go check out like Leslieville and go check out this, but it's only one strip. It's just a strip. There's no like neighborhood.
Yes. Here it's like an actual like complete like multiple streets and you can tell when you are in Kensington and when you leave Kensington.
Yes.
It's pretty awesome. My last question, I already know the answer. I know I'm gonna be disappointed, but pain au chocolat or chocolatine?
Chocolatine.
Southwest. Allez, Bordeaux. Alright, so as everyone know by now, this is the best portion of the episode for me because I'm gonna get to try some amazing pastries. I can tell you one thing, the smell of butter is extremely present and I'm very excited. So when people are coming to 84 Nassau Street for the first time or they are regular, like we have many in the room right now, what would you say the 3 pastries you would recommend or they should try?
So first of all, the butter croissant. That's how you taste the basics of any bakery. The chocolate almonds is also a very good popular choice, and the kouign-amann is very popular.
Do love a good kouign-amann, so I'm excited. All right, well, I guess it's time for us to try. After we purchase our pastries, we're gonna try them, starting with the croissant, a classic retailing for $3.50 with a beautiful honeycomb, featuring St. Bridget's butter. It was definitely flaky and tasty with an amazing smell. Next up, I'm going to try the almond chocolatine or pain au chocolat. It's not something I usually order because I find them pretty sweet, but this one was actually pretty good, flaky, featuring the same butter, and with a smooth frangipane, not too stuffy. It retails for $6, I really enjoyed it. And finally, the kouign-amann retailing at $5, crunchy with the sugar and full of butter, was definitely delicious and slightly different from the regular one because there is cinnamon in it. So if you like cinnamon, go for it. All right, so I just tried some amazing pastries, so now it's time to go back into the questions from the audience. And the first question is from Chantrelle Dijon. What attracted you to Toronto versus Montreal? She's looking to move into the fall, but Toronto rent is very intimidating.
Luckily for me, I was born here, and then I immigrated to France when I was 1. And when we came back, my mom decided to go to Toronto instead of Montreal so I could learn English. And that was it.
Simple. simple. Sometimes you're gonna have to look for the complicated answer. Second question is from Abreu, and it's not something I agree, but why do croissants in Canada never taste as good as the one in Paris, and what are we doing wrong here?
It's honestly the quality of ingredients. It's all quality of ingredients and technique. Because in France, everything is, like I said, regulated to the point where, like, if one grain is off, the whole batch is gone. So here it's not like that.
Yeah. So regulations, also like the Ontario itself is like putting pressure on all the bakers too with the quality of ingredients, of not being able to use raw products or not having availability. Some brands can't even come to Ontario because of regulations. So don't blame the baker, blame Ontario and get it up to them. The third question is from Pincast. Where did you train?
So my uncle has a bakery in Toronto. It's called the Rayet Patisserie, and that is where I had most of my training done.
In Rayet, so which I will be doing a review, a bakery visit at some point. Well, thank you so much for having me today. It was awesome to spend some time with you. I hope you enjoy it. And now I'm going to try more pastries.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anthony and the team at 84 Nassau Street for having me today and opening me their door. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments and let me know where should I go next.